Hey parents, this video is to show you how to check to see which assignments are missing, which assignments have been graded, and which assignments have not been worked on so far. So I can't share one of our students' classrooms, so I'm sharing Deacon's classroom, my son. The process will be the same even though the way his teachers have set it up and the way his assignments look may be a little different, but the process will still be the same. So if I want to check to see if Deacon has done his math work this week, I would have him sign on to Google Classroom. I just keep his username and password handy, so I can go into his classroom um, whenever he, whenever I want to. You don't, it's not, I look in his classroom all the time. It's not private. So I click on this math block. I come up here to the classwork tab. So on the iPad, I think the stream classwork and people, I think it's at the bottom, but it's a little hard to record on the iPad. If you need separate iPad instructions, I'll do a separate video. But so I click on the classwork tab. The kids can do this too. Like I'm going to train, my boys to do this too. Um, so they can check their own, we want them to be independent. So we don't want them always relying on us to check back with them. But as a parent, I want to see, kind of what they did and any feedback that the teacher gave. So I'm in the classwork. I go to view your work. And this week, Deacon has had 5 assignments and a math all about me. I can see the due dates and I can see that they were assigned and which ones were turned in. So they do their assignments a little different than we do, but I know that the assignment 5 is for Friday, so we haven't done that one yet, so that's okay. And I know assignment 4 is for for Thursday, and so he'll do that one today. But this assignment 3 is assigned, but I can tell that he has not turned that in. And I know we worked on it yesterday, but obviously we didn't turn it in. And his Monday assignment 1 was turned in, and his Tuesday assignment 2 was turned in. So we have not gotten feedback. If we had gotten feedback, there would be like little caption bubbles. So when things are graded, that will show up there. Let's look at a different class just to see if anything looks different in his ELA class. So I'm going to go over here to the 3 little lines. Sometimes we call that the hamburger. That's our menu. I'll go to his ELA block, go to classwork. Okay, so I can see all the assignments in a list. I like that when I'm trying to get the boys to organize themselves. The stream gets super cluttered, like everything gets in the stream. That's kind of why I've asked the kids not to post little hi messages to each other because it just gets so cluttered and then you can't find anything. And bless their hearts, somebody asked me about, well, how are we supposed to socialize? And I'm like, I don't know. We're going to have to find a different way to socialize, but it can't be in our Google Classroom. So anyway, go to classwork, come up here to view your work. And I can see that he has turned in his All About Us. The day 1, the launching, it's assigned, but we didn't turn that in. So I need to go back and help him turn that in. Let's see. Day 4, this would be for today. And she has hers dated, so I can see what date. So we've turned in the one on the 11th. We've turned in the one for the 12th. And then the 13th is for today. And then we have small groups. So again, there's no little speech bubbles to tell us that there's feedback. I can also break it down by the assigned things. This is the returned things. So once I've graded it and put a score on it, it'll be in this returned pile and it can just stay there. It's like they turned their work in and then I pass it back to them and it's just in there. It just hangs out in their classroom. And then here, this would be the missing part would be any work that is not turned in after the due date. So I think for me, I set my due dates as Friday or Saturday. If it's later on in the week, like a Thursday or a Friday assignment, I might go ahead and give you like Saturday and Sunday, because I know sometimes our schedules are not going to permit us to have our work turned in on that day. Maybe Friday is a busy day for you. And so it's fine to either do that on Saturday or Sunday. I usually give you about a week. And even if you turn it in after the due date, I'm not going to be super cranky about that. So we want it turned in generally around the due date, but we all know that this is that we need to give each other some leeway and some grace in that department. Let's see. So if I go back here, the community classroom, this is where they have their Tide and their Stanford Harmony stuff and their assignment trackers. So I'm seeing the assignments, but I'm not seeing the view your work up there. Let's see. Oh, there it is. Okay. So we have one thing turned in. Okay. So here's one missing. So he did not turn in that he watched that video. And so I would need to, usually I would do this if he was sitting here. So I need to go in there. I can view the details. I know he's watched it, so I'll turn that in for him. So I would just turn that in. We do want them to get in the habit of turning things in, but that's how you could do it. So I will do another video later on when we have, I'll do another video later on when we have some feedback and some comments. I have not left feedback and comments for anybody so far either. So that's one of my goals to do today, is to start checking off the things that they did this week. So by Friday, my plan is to send an email that says, these were the assignments that were completed and these were the assignments that are missing. But you guys can help me by checking that yourselves and making sure that everything is turned in so that I can give feedback and then return it back. So I hope you have a good day. If you have questions, reach out through email or leave me a private comment, or it's fine if you want to leave the private comment. Just say, this is Mom, and I'm asking a question about this. So I'm here for you. Thank you for all your support.